meditation. Then there is Paramukham meditation on establishing mindfulness for the purpose of meditating now. Now you have a purpose. The purpose is Anpanasati. Do not go looking for omens other than Anpanasati. What is the purpose of this Anpanasati? The Supreme Buddha spoke in it, so Sattva-Sati, and he breathed consciously. Sattva-Passathi, breathing consciously. That's all you have to do now. Breathe consciously, breathing consciously. Now you remember then, where do we focus? About the breath. Now you are breathing consciously, breathing mindfully. Now you sit straight in this meditation as a basic qualification for it. Before Anpanasatid, but as a start in this, you should cultivate the virtues of the Buddha for a while. Before cultivating Anpanasati meditation, remind yourself of the qualities of the Supreme Buddha and Sinhala in your language. What do you call him, Araha? What is Sama Sambuddha? What is magic? What is the healing properties? Lokavidu, Anattara Purasadama Sarathi, Buddha, Bhagava. Remember these Buddha virtues and create a happy impression in your mind. When you remember the Dharma of the Supreme Buddha, your mind is buried like stagnant water. Comforting, there is happiness. Here this is a great help for you to develop Anpanasati meditation. So what do? Breathe with mindfulness, breathe with mindfulness. Now that is all you have to do at the very beginning of this Anpanasati meditation. This is not a difficult one. Now see how simple the panacea is. But in this case, when you start to breathe consciously, you will realize how reckless this mindfulness is in the ordinary daily life. You will begin to realize that you cannot hold on to what you want. The nature of the ordinary mind. You will notice that your mind is running in different places as you go to establish mindfulness about the breath. One runs for one purpose. One by one the thoughts run, running into the past, creating the future, going to external sounds. Then you will understand that I also have this kind of mindfulness. You can gain a better understanding of your consciousness. What do you do after that? You have to work hard. When the mind dissipates, re-establish the mindfulness of Anpanasati. In this you need to keep in mind that there is a point made by the Supreme Buddha. When developing Satipatthana, you must first give up the two attachments. Eliminating adhesive conflicts. Do not take it when sticky intentions come to mind. Do not take conflicting goals for granted. You need to eliminate the two attachment conflicts. You need to have 3 skills that you will develop. That is Athapi. You need to develop the ability to get rid of your mentally built weaknesses. Sampajana, you have to handle the dream. Weekly, you need to be mindful of good intentions. Then the Satipatthana has to be developed based on these 3 points. That is Athapi, Sampajano, Sathima with defiled energy, with good wisdom, with mindfulness. The value of mindfulness. At that time you are not a person who practices Anpanasati even though you have come and gone now. Now you are someone who is doing Anpanasati with understanding. You know that if the mind is attached to certain things at that time and the mind is driven by lustful intentions, then you cannot do Anpanasati. Also, if there is any conflict, you cannot do Anpanasati even at that time. So the time when you are out of these 2 is the time when you can calm down. That's when you make it through that quiet environment. Then you can breathe consciously. Breathe consciously. This is the first exercise in Anpanasati meditation. Now you can practice this well. Next we will explain how to further develop Anpanasati meditation itself. Now you have to improve mindfulness breathing. Mindfulness breathing. but you want to keep the mind from dissipating. Remember, it requires hard work and mindfulness. What do you need to do now with this effort, wisdom, and mindfulness? Mindful breathing, mindful breathing. But for this you need to create an environment where you do not feel any grief, regret or regret. Do not suffer mentally. Do not worry that the mind will not agree when you do so. All you have to do is to establish mindfulness about the breath, that is the AANPNSRT, that is the inhale and exhale. Then you will be able to establish your mindfulness in these inhaling and exhaling breaths and develop your mind and attain a noble human life.